people are waking up. You don't need a degree to be able to make six figures these days. You need skills. You need a high level income skill set, whether it's in sales, whether it's in marketing, whether it's UGC creation, whatever it's content creation. Just choose one skill set. Personally, here's a little bit of a background on me, by the way, guys. I'm a software engineer grad who actually transitioned into remote sales. And I make anywhere from like 3 to 5 per month consistently. Sometimes I make more, sometimes I make a little bit less, but I'm constantly just working on new skill sets. I'm constantly working on building a skill set of where I'm able to speak to people or be able to articulate my thought process very well, be able to persuade people, be able to help people make a transformation. Sales is a gateway, it's a stepping stone for you to be able to actually get into a better position, right? So a lot of you guys are starting to wake up. You're starting to notice that there's a lot of successful young entrepreneurs who are 18 years old, 19 years old, 20 years old, 25 years old, who are making like 10K months, 20K months, 50K months. Personally, like I know guys who are making 25K months, 30K months, 40K months by just learning how to sell. You don't need a degree. You need the ability to be able to speak to people properly. Sales is all about just having a conversation, figuring out exactly their current situation, figuring out what their bottleneck is, and then the pain points, and then just pretty much having a conversation what they want in the future and understand the consequences. Because you gotta understand, if you don't know your consequences, if you generally don't know what your own consequences are, you're gonna just start to do the same action every single day without any hesitation. But if you know the consequences of you not making a change, and it's very drastic, like let's just say you're not able to provide for your family in the next 6 to 12 months, there's gonna be a lot of urgency. So that's pretty much sales. Sales is just having a conversation, helping people make that transformation. And before I even like talk more about sales, because there's so many videos I create about sales specifically, there's always other skill sets that you can learn. I know people who are doing marketing. I know people who are doing operations. I know people who are coding, freelancing, and doing many things to make 10K months, 20K months, 30K months, 40K months, 50K months, you name it. Like, generally ask yourself, what do you want in the next 3 to 5 years? Do you want the level of freedom where you're able to travel around the world, have as much time as you want with your friends, family, loved ones, be able to buy anything in the world? If that's something you want, ask yourself, what is something I could do right now where I could plant the seed, where I could bear the fruits in the next 2 to 5 years? Once you figure that out, start taking action. It's simple. Don't compare yourself, just take action. In the next 6 to 12 months, you can easily make 5 to 10K a month if you actually put your head down and you actually focus on the skill set.